Hello, very good to be here with you today. I am going to be sharing just more marketing concepts on how to use LinkedIn for marketing. So here we are at our homepage. And so remember, right now we're doing group marketing. So I'm going to go to my network and I'm going to go to groups. I'm going to start with the Certus Professional Network of Denver. And remember, you go here to the members area and you see all. And here I'm able to send messages to everyone. I recommend that when you're here, you hit Control P or print, and um, so that it works, you have to scroll through all of them. Now, this group has 1,042 members. So as I scroll through, it'll be 32 pages of members. Okay? But what it'll do is then you can go ahead and print this list and it'll show you the same context that you have here on your list, people that are members of the group. And why this is good is you can actually save this as a PDF. I printed out my copy and of this list, I'll be able to check off who I've sent a message to. And it's just a way for you to be able to manage who you've messaged. And sometimes people on LinkedIn won't check their LinkedIn messages on a regular basis. So it's important that you just continue to stay on top of messaging them so that eventually they get your message. And nowadays, you need to contact people, do 12 to 15 touches uh, or attempts to contact them before they realize that you're trying to get a hold of them. Most people, most marketers, most sales reps as well will only try to reach people once and they give up. And the majority of the people come through on about the fifth to the seventh attempt to contact, but sometimes it can take 12 to 15 contacts. So if you're able to print up a list, and then if you want to create a spreadsheet or put them into your CRM and just keep track of what you're doing that way, you could. Unfortunately, right now, there's not a way for me to download uh, a list of these people. Maybe if I were to get on Sales Navigator, maybe I can download the member list. But as of now, there's not that option available. So I do print it up, and then what that looks like is um, database, base groups. There it is. So it's printed up, and I printed up. I saved it as a PDF, but I've got all 32 pages of members in this document. It's just members and members and members. So even just off one group, you could continue to just work quite some time working this group. And then every time I contact them, I'll put check mark or a tick stick or something just to let me know how many times I've contacted these people. And so you can remember your goal is to send out 100 to 150 messages a day, and that'll get you to the point where people are contacting you back and people are messaging you back so that you can start setting up appointments, talk to them about it. So let's go through. I have my printed list in front of me. So I've sent a message to the first three. And then, so here's Luke. He's a financial representative at Northwest Mutual. So I'm going to go ahead and skip Luke because this company is a financial services company. It's a big conglomerate in the financial world. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip Luke because even if I try to contact corporate, it's not, they have their own money, they lend the money themselves. They're big corporate, so they're not going to be looking um, for any consulting or financing or anything. They're huge company, so you go ahead and skip that. But Luke might actually, thinking about it, Luke might be a good contact because he is dealing with business owners that have money and are looking to put some money maybe into a business or doing something of that sort. So let's go ahead and contact Luke because he might be a good networking person. So we're going to go, hello, Luke. Hope all is good with you. I'm always looking for a good connection to network with. Do you work with business owners or only with individuals? Okay. I'd like to ask a question that's going to connect. So you want to find out more or less what they do and ask a question that is going to ignite a conversation. So I'm going to start a conversation and just start that initial question. So I pretty much just do the same with everybody at the beginning. So you can highlight and copy that. Just make sure you always customize the name. I suggest you don't copy the hello Luke. Always write that in because sometimes you might get caught up doing the message and you might not change the name. So that's kind of like a safe proof way to handle it. So I went ahead and sent a message to Luke. So then we go to Paula. She is a gestor de riesgos, I guess. I don't know if she would actually know how to speak English, but we're going to go ahead. She is a risk. I don't know what a gestor is, but let's look that up. I think that's going to be like so I go to Google Translate. And go to Google Translate. I'm going to go from Spanish to English. Oh, no. Yeah. I'm going to type in gestor. And that's a manager. So she's a risk manager for BBVA in Peru. I'm just going to go ahead and send her an English message. Okay. Risk manager, and I'm going to say, Paula. Same message. Okay. And I'm going to ask her, do you work only in Peru or are you US based? Or are you US based as well? I'm assuming she's part of this networking group. So she probably handles some American, Colorado, Denver-based clients. There's a reason why she's part of this group. So I'm going to assume that she speaks English, and I'm going to just go ahead and send her the message. So you notice with everyone, you want to customize a message so that it's more personalized. You're not just blasting out messages. Okay, Hanny, she's a virtual assistant, okay, and My Firestorm and Page Black. I don't know what that is. I can't, from here, I can go ahead and open the tab and see what she does. No, okay, well, that didn't work. She is a VA, so she is working with business owners or entrepreneurs directly. So we're just gonna see what Hanny is up to and what she's doing, and we're gonna go ahead and ask her a question. Do you work with many business owners or just a few? Good question, just to personalize it and be more personal. Of course, if you personalize it, it'd be more personal, but something just to touch, to relate with them about. So you want to ask a question about their business or what they're doing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more just to touch base. This lady's Academy coach at Toptimizers Academy. So Academy coach. We'll go ahead and do hello, Tammy. Sometimes I'll put in here like Miss Tammy. Okay. That also gets people to respond because they're like, well, you can just call me Tammy. So it's kind of a fun little thing to do. I tend to call people Mr. or Miss, and then their first name, right? So Mr. Scott, Mr. Michael, Miss Mary, Miss Anne, and you just use that. And people like to be respected. So it's kind of fun to do that. Sometimes they'll just say, hey, just call me by my first name. Or they say, well, actually, that's not Miss Shelley, that's Miss Rosnick. And it's just a fun conversational piece. So, Academy coach at Optimizers. So I'm going to assume, so I'll just put here, hey, I couldn't see your profile for some reason. But what is top? Toptimizers. So naturally, I don't just want to say Toptimizers. What's Toptimizers? Because you can go on and look at her profile, and it'll tell you what she does. But in this case, I'm not really taking the time to look at that. So I'm just going to be telling her, hey, I couldn't open your profile. That's going to concern her. Maybe just another reason why she would respond. Maybe ask for reals, what's going on, how come it couldn't go through, and she might respond with that. And then the last one we're going to do, Brian Burns. He's a customer service rep for Taylor Corporation. So he's my direct connection. And I'll just call him. Hi, Brian. Hope all is good with you. Always looking for a good connection to network with. What type of connections can help you in your job with Taylor Corp? And I just go ahead and send this. So just send the messages. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them here in just a few minutes of being on this video that I shared with you. And you can get started with that, and hopefully this gives you some ideas and this helps you out a little bit, and it's something that will make your marketing easier. Anyway, much success to you, and good luck.